Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good too. I was taking session. Can you please close this lesson plan? Otherwise, it will not show me
You
the
don't
whole
want to you don't
screen.
want to do this?
Now, yeah, it's better now. So,
Okay.
so it's your weekend. It's Saturday.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what time it is? Here in India, it's 6:30 right now.
Yeah, here it's 8 a.m., 8 o'clock in the morning.
So early.
Well, not really early. It's kind of early. It's a little early.
So at what time you wake up?
I usually get up about 6.
Okay, correct. Cool. Mm-hmm.
You know, we get up at 6 and go outside, walk around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I live in a
Oh,
country area, so I, I live, there just woods and forest, so I will walking around. I walk around in the trees,
okay.
forest.
Mm-hmm. And their stories comes into your mind, your fiction.
Maybe. Yeah. We
All
can hear the
right.
birds singing. The birds are singing, and it's just the air is different in the morning. In the morning, it's kind of actually the last few mornings because it's in the morning it's damp, right? The grass
Mm-hmm.
is wet. There's a we call it dew. Do you know what dew is?
Yes, a small droplets of water that you
On the grass, right? And
on
then
the grass.
so the ground is cool, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then so the air must be warm. So when those two meet, the hot air and the the water meet, it creates fog.
Yeah. And people say, even doctors too say, like when we walk early in the morning on the grass, like we walk barefoot, if we walk barefoot on the grass, that's good for our body.
Yeah, I don't know about walking barefoot. Walk barefoot in the grass. You might step on something you'll regret.
Yeah.
If I'd walk barefoot in this
Yeah.
grass, I'm not sure
Mhm.
about that. Uh,
Maybe that's
if
too
if
long.
you
Yeah.
if you had a well, no, it's not that it's not too long. It's just, or it could be some parts are, yeah, really high grass, but
Mm-hmm.
you'd get hurt probably.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so
So
kind
what
of
are the plans
dangerous.
for the day?
My plan?
Yeah.
I don't have any plans really. My every day is just pretty much I work on my book, and that's about it. Go outside, go for a walk, go work on my book.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. And I do some videos once in a while, so take some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I use Photoshop, a lot of Photoshop. So photoshopping.
Okay.
I
You
do a
love
lot of
to do.
photography. I do some photography too. So
Oh, so do you have, okay. All right. So you do photography and you love to do that, right?
yeah, I like photography. I have a drone. Sometimes do drone shots from. I have a small drone. I take pictures from the air,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so I get a
I,
different perspective from the
mm-hmm.
top down and around.
Yeah. I understand. Like the one which can moves here and there, that's drawn, right?
It's a drone, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like nowadays it's available in you can say marriage like here in Indian weddings, people used to for photography they used to they hire the person and they use these type of cameras for the photography. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, it gives them a different view, I guess. So yeah, different viewpoint. So
Mm-hmm.
this weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, I guess I'm going to go to a car show. I'm planning. My
Gosh.
plan is to go to a car show.
Okay, so you can say expo, auto expo. Yes.
No, these are old cars,
These are old cars. Okay. So
like
what you'll be
old classic cars.
great. So you love
I like
vintage
cars.
cars.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like cars. Well, any kind of car. I like machines and cars. Cars for in particular. Cars and cameras. Cars. I like cars and cameras. I don't know why, but I just like cars and cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. So
yeah.
you'll be going alone or some of your friends are going with you. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just going to go there by myself because I'm going to do some photography. I'm going to take my camera with me and take a couple cameras. I
Mm-hmm.
do some still photography and some video, and I don't know exactly where this is. It's about 40 minutes, 30 minutes by car from where I am. But it's a car show that I don't know how good of a car show it is, but it's like these are all small towns around here. So, but I think this is an annual event. They've done it last year and year before, so they've done it before. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know, and I don't know what kind of. It's an open invitation to people who have old cars. In the newspaper, it just says there's a
Mm-hmm.
there's like a local paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
they call it a shopper. It's kind of like on the internet you could find the same thing, but this is a local paper they deliver free to everybody's house, and it's in that paper they have basically it's all advertising.
Oh, you mean pamphlet? You mean pamphlet? You
No,
mean
it's
that?
not. No, it's not a pamphlet. Here, I'll show it to you. This is it right here. It's called the shopper.
Okay. So
It's just
shopper means they give it to you free of cost.
yeah. I think they use the it's paid for by the advertising.
Oh, okay,
So
got it. So we have
there's
yellow pages in our society.
right.
We
So they have like here's a supermarket part advertising.
have
Here's the car
okay.
show.
Oh,
So
okay.
it
Now
says
I come to.
classic car show,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got a
Okay.
whole page. The whole page. They paid for this in this town, this little town that they have. It's from Sunday, August 8th, from 9 to 2 p.m. Classic car show. It says it's they probably have some sponsors, that help sponsor it, but it says here. Wait, I was going to say family. Yeah, it says here br- if you read that right there.
If it has a motor and it is on wheels, bring it to show it's not visible. If it has a motor and it is on wheels, bring it to show. Okay.
So
Okay.
if you have an old car and it looks
Car
nice,
and
bring it and people will look at it. I think
yeah.
they don't want old junky cars. They want nice cars. But
Uh, I
so
too love vintage cars. Like here in India, we have like if we talk about Varanasi, Varanasi is a place. Hmm. So there I went to a like palace, and the old vintage cars were there. Lot of vintage cars. So I
really
see,
cool.
yeah. So those were superb and nice. Like the vintage cars are of a maximum of them are of black colors, or you can say the light colors. I love the black cars.
Yeah, they do a lot of pinstriping and painting on them. Some of the older cars are just the old original cars too. They don't do anything. They're just original. Somebody bought it and they kept it and they sold it to somebody. And they kept it original. There's some really people around here have some old cars. They're original old cars. So
Hmm.
they don't drive it in the winter time because it snows in the winter here. So you can't drive those cars in the winter. It would be they'd get ruined. They only just drive them around for fun. And
Hmm.
once you have a car, I think it's 30 years. When a car is 30 years old,
Hmm.
if you still have it when it's 30 years old, you can get a special license for it.
Yes, here
It's
in
called a
India, 15 years.
collector license. Yeah, a collector license is you buy it one time and you never buy it again. You only have to buy it once.
Oh, okay. So like if a car is 30 years old and I want to buy, so I have to get collector license. Is
You don't
that
have
so?
to get you don't have to, but if you can get the way I understand it, it's a special license. It's a different color. It's blue, and that license, if you have that license on that car, that license is for the rest of the life of that car. You never buy another license. The plate, it's registered forever. You don't ever have to renew it every year. Usually, a license is renewed every year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what
Okay.
the initial cost is, but it's only done with collector cars, cars that are classic or because it's called collector plates. So
So
I don't
it's
know if
collect.
it's certain cars are designated for that or I don't know. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
But I
Okay.
know my brother-in-law has a car like that. He has a car with a collector plate on it. MG. He has an MG,
Oh, okay.
a small car. Fun, just for fun to drive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So you also have a car? Do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car. I have a regular car,
Of course,
a
we
wagon.
have. So, which is your favorite car?
I mean, a favorite car that I've had in my life, or that I would like to buy.
the one which you would like to buy?
Uh, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite car. It depends what you want to do with the car, right? If it's just for driving on the road for fun, I'd go for the Porsche. Porsche.
Porsche. Okay.
I drove
Okay.
a Porsche when I lived in Japan. It was really nice. And so, but it's not practical. You can't really do if you want to carry something,
Mm-hmm.
like some big boxes or something. You can't put anything in that car. It's too small. It's only for driving for you can drive it back and forth just like your job or something, but it's not really a practical car. And then but for a nice car, bigger car, I prefer to have like an SUV.
XUV. Me
Yeah,
too.
like
I love XUVs car. I mean XUVs. I mean I don't like sedan. I love XUVs.
yeah, the one I would get would be probably I don't know, like a Toyota would be good. I like Toyota because Toyota they make really durable cars. So I would go maybe there's a Toyota 4Runner. 4Runner is a nice car. That's a nice. It's not too big, but it's high profile, so you can drive off road if you want to
Oh, you
go
mean
like in the woods.
Fortuner or it's Forerunner? Can you please spell out the same?
We call it for the. I think I don't know if they sell it in Japan with the same name, but it's a Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
Toyota. It's called the four because it's four-wheel drive.
Oh, Forerunner. Okay. And I'm talking about Fortuner. Maybe I don't know about the brand name Fortuner. Let me search.
Toyota makes a pretty good car, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Fortuner. The one I'm talking that is of also Toyota. Let me write down. And it's Fortuner, the one which is XUV and big, big, like
okay,
yeah, we call it this.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the really big one. I want the one that's because the Forerunner it's nice because it actually has multi-purpose because you can drive it on the road, the regular road, and it has space for for people. You could put a lot of people, or you could carry stuff, but it's smaller, so you can drive on some country roads, narrow under the trees and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I
Yeah.
would go for that
And
car for
and
that
also
reason.
like if we talk about the like what to say that low space like ground level space, the Fortuner has the good
High profile.
high profile. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So you can drive over sticks and logs and rocks and
Yes,
stuff like that and not worry
exactly.
about, yeah. So it's a
The
little bit
ground.
higher.
Yeah, then the normal cars. Yes, I have like my husband has I-20, but the ground clearance, I mean, what do we say it? I am not getting. So it,
Low profile.
yeah, it's a low profile car. So it
Yeah.
one time it touched with somewhere, it touched somewhere, and the oil
Right.
spilled everywhere. Yeah.
Right. You have to just drive on the on a good road with those cars. Yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
only problem with those sportier cars or low profile car. It's low to the ground. And so you can't go
Exactly.
off road or, some
Yes.
narrow road somewhere.
Yes.
That's why if I had my choice, that's what I would get. So.
Okay. Yeah. So the meeting is going to end in 1 minute. I was waiting for, yeah, I haven't uploaded the last session, but yes, I'll upload it soon.
Oh, okay.
I was not like, I didn't get time for the same. And of course, I'm going to upload this one as well. So whenever I'll do the same, I'll share the link with you.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds good. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So any suggestions for me where I
No,
need to work on?
no, I like the good this was pretty good. It's like a question. Asking questions is a good thing. That's like you were asking lots of questions. That's a good thing to do. It's great. It's conversation has questions too. Questions, answers, like that. A
Uh,
discussion. You could have a topic, that you could discuss more, like something you build like I always say like comparing something or giving your opinion is good. So you compare something to something, or give your opinion about something. Like I like this, I agree with this, or that's a
mhm.
good thing, and or good to do in a conversation because then people know what you like. You believe in something or whatever. You like this or you don't like this.
Okay, so next time I'll come with a topic and we are going to discuss the same.
Okay, okay,
Thank you.
sounds
Bye.
sounds good. Have a
Bye.
nice day. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Have a nice